Hello, everyone. Welcome to X's and O's with LeRoy Butler, and we're going to get right at it. And we're going to take a look at Trevon Diggs and his day. Just a couple of plays to give you an idea of what he brings to the defense. So our first play, there's a lot of people who've been and concerned that he got burned on his first play, and I want to talk to you about this. So he was up here in Jefferson's face, and then he's going to walk back before the snap.
Yeah.
Okay, so that probably tells you they're in some kind of zone, right?
Well, sometimes.
Yeah, I guess it could be something else.
Well, because man, you probably wouldn't do that, but vets do it all the time. And I'm going to tell you the reason why we do it. Because as we're walking off, and the quarterback sees it, and this guy will say, well, he's walking off, I'm going to run a hitch. Well, guess what? It's cover two. We pick it off. This guy rotates, and now you got to pick six.
Okay.
So this is the vet part of to keep the quarterback guessing what I'm playing.
Right. So it looks like it's cover four, but Oladapo's going to drop down right before the snap. There we go. So he came from here to here, and he rotated a little bit to here. Okay, now tell me about what his job is, what Diggs' job is.
His job, this is his third. This is his third. And this is it. Well, I'll do it a different way. Because sometimes you should come here, we can show you. But he has a third. He has a third. He has a third. Now, they had eye backs.
Right.
So we're going to lose him because he don't know if it's run or pass. So you tell your guys in this coverage, out of eye back, there is was a weakness in every coverage. The weakness will be right here between the safety and the linebacker. So once Hopper, is it Hopper? Is it not?
That's Hopper. Yep.
Once you realize, oh, it's passed, you got to come back here. Oh, it's passed, you got to come back here. Oh, it's passed. Curl it flat here and the hook. So, yeah, he should be out here. So even if they're jumbled up there, they got to come back, and this is there. Because as soon as this guy goes in here, Tom,
that's a soft spot.
Yeah, if he goes in there, that's the way he's supposed to go. As soon as he does this, guess what they do? Long. You got to do your job. His job is not to give up nothing deep in the third.
Okay.
Yes. And that's
same here,
so the
too,
safety,
right? That's why he's so
absolutely.
deep.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, as you can see, that leaves a pretty big gap there. But that's, like you said, that's why you have this drop and this drop. And
it's a pure zone. It's just a pure zone.
He's keeping an eye on the back.
Yes.
But he could probably get some depth too, I would think.
Absolutely. Okay. And you got to look for work because you got 99 busting through two guys.
Yes.
You got a chance. Just push. So you know the clock in our head, defensive back's head, when you get cover three or cover one high, we only send four, maybe. You got some time, so they can run certain routes. So
so here's
it can take some time.
Sorrell coming. They got a stunt coming here, and even Stackhouse is.
The big Stackhouse is doing something I wish every technique do. Just collapse the pocket.
Yeah,
that's all you gotta do.
Here's a problem.
Yeah,
he fell down.
Right.
Hopefully, as McCarthy's looking there, you want him to catch some color there before he thinks about throwing it. Because he's going to come here and McDuffie's over here.
Yes.
So he could just keep getting depth, right?
Yep. Yeah, because I think they tripped. So if he goes back, and that was the progression of the quarterback, because he's already locked on 18. The ball's going to 18. Now, he could have looked over here to see if maybe one of the guys, they kind of float over and then come back. but they still got a good play going.
Got a pretty good play going here too.
Yeah, that's the weakness of those zones because it's a changeup.
But that's why you have these two linebackers there to try to prevent him from.
And they're a little too close.
Yeah.
If he's here where he should be, but again, this game they didn't have a lot of practice. But these are basic coverages that are. I don't care what team you're in, you got to get these guys to play across, and that's the dead area.
And so there we go.
Mm-hmm.
So Hopper got up in time, but he just did not get the depth that he needed. This is Diggs. So as you said, he's going to protect here so that if Jefferson catches it, he doesn't run this way, right? He's got a little bit of help with McDuffie, and then he's got help with the safety. But it's an 18-yard gain.
Yeah, and they shut that down later. They tried to go back to it, but these guys we're talking about now, they played it fantastic. Mm-hmm. And I was very excited about that.
Okay, so you don't have a problem with the way Diggs played that?
No, he got to play it like that.
Okay.
Because if he's up in here, it's coming. Stop and go, slam, go. They still may do it anyway.
Right.
But as long as you're on that outside shoulder.
Okay.
Because our thing is we don't want to give up a touchdown. We can always line up again.
Okay, so this is 3rd and 6. This is the first down.
Mm-hmm.
This is Diggs right here, and this is JJ right here. Okay. So now it looks like you have a blitz coming off the edge with 33.
Yes.
Actually, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it looks like a casino
4,
blitz.
5, 6, 7 guys at the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
Okay.
So but McCarthy's thinking, I'm going to him regardless anyway because they're showing me an aggressive look. I don't know what their protection was, but I'm sure it's a basic protection just to get the ball and look for the best matchup. And he sees that Diggs is deep. So he's probably thinking this is going to be pitch and catch.
Right. Quick 6-yarder, first down.
Yes.
Because most corners are afraid of Justin Jefferson running right by him.
Yes, that's a fact.
I mean, and even here, you got Jalen Simpson is way off.
Yes.
Is it Jameson or Naylor, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
And see, now it's defined. They brought guys.
Yep.
It's pretty good defense. Fullback comes over. So the fullback kind of is in his window.
Yeah.
So whoever's blitzing, just don't lose contain.
Right.
See, I don't know if they will run this with Caleb, because if you come off and Caleb redirects out here, he can buy time and still throw the ball.
Right.
If you bring that, you got to keep your outside arm free. And just when you get in there, start to come under control. Don't just fly in there.
Right.
But in this particular play, I want you to look at the feet of Vet and look at the feet of the other guys.
Okay.
So
no, let's not
99 doing a great job right here.
Yeah, just positioned to cut off the
Great
tight
job.
end.
Great
So he
job.
dropped from here to here.
Him and 48 did a great job. Man, they did a great job.
Yeah.
Because it's like a combination zone.
Okay.
But up here, it's man to me. Because he's got him inside leverage, and you got people, but it's man to my side, and that's where he's looking.
Yep. And remember, he started here, so he has moved up to the line of script, to the first down marker.
Yes.
Now, explain to me his feet. Usually you like guys straight head up on guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes square would be pretty good. You can go both sides. But the thing about it, he has help in the deep middle. So he's very aggressive. This is aggressive. Like if you run a curl or a stop, I'm coming. Mm-hmm. I'm coming. If I'm outside, you got to be a little bit more cautious. But here, this is very, very aggressive. And see, these guys are opening up, the corner is opening up like it's a zone. But it still could be a part of a man, because this guy's a man right here, and you still got help. So it's like a combination zone man concept, because 99, who did a good job with the tight end coming off, and the tight end just clearing out at that point. Mm-hmm. So Diggs is playing it like man. Say for time, say it was a zone. Okay, say it was a zone and he got it wrong. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I mean, because normally the guys will catch it, you're not even in the picture.
I think he also knew what this route was going to be. I think
That's
through experience, through probably
great
having
point.
played Justin Jefferson before,
Yes.
figured, okay, we got a blitz coming this way. It's going to be hard to throw the out blitz.
Yep.
So he's going to come inside to him. And he played it like that, and
Look at
bam,
that.
he was right there
Look at that.
and broke it up. It was
See,
the
that's-
ball, but he ended up breaking that up.
And look at the daylight. He closed. He started here,
Yep.
got here, eyes on the man, threw the ball.
Yeah.
So if this ball was a little off, he picked that thing.
Yeah. And I like he's got his left arm out. He's got his right arm behind, but
Yeah.
it doesn't look like he's grabbing him. And this ball's going to get thrown way over here.
Well, yeah,
so.
Dick Trevon, rest in peace, used to always tell me, you wrap and knock down, because if you miss it, your other arm pulls him down with the tackle. So
Okay, so
that was good.
now we're down at the goal line,
Yes.
red zone, play action. Here's Diggs over here. Okay, what do we got?
Now, you remember to play against Chicago, no, was it Baltimore Ravens, when Valentine was sitting like this and the guy right here caught him when he scored.
Yeah, yeah.
See, when you're in the red zone, this is your friends and your foe, because the guy can't run a 9 route, don't have enough room. So you can be aggressive. But you also know that, you know, if this takes a lot of time, we're not blitzing, so we're going to play a combination man. Yeah, you can be a little bit more aggressive in your stance. You don't have to just, since he's running, just run out of there. The guy catches it right here and
let
score.
him- right.
Yes. But it actually brought a little pressure here, which was nice.
Okay, so play action. And he's looking here, but you got decent coverage there.
Yes.
You got a back here who can release,
Yeah.
but Baron Sorrell's coming.
Yeah.
And then you got those feet turned again. Good or bad?
Well, I see a vet. I got him. He's my guy. If he, for some reason, he gets here, this guy goes here, he has help there. Or if this guy stops, you still got safety and help. This is an aggressive corner that's not here. That's what you don't want, because that's a touchdown.
Uh-huh.
So I don't mind that, because he's closing the gap for where he's supposed to be in the red zone.
Yeah. And he's probably figuring he doesn't have enough. The way he's running the route, he doesn't have a whole ton of time to come back here. Unless McCarthy gets free.
And it's help in the middle, you know? It's help in the middle, you can do that. But if there's no help there, then you got to play a little bit different. Look at that.
And so here he is. Naylor kept running this way.
Yeah.
He flipped, so his feet were this way. And he had that. I'm sure he wanted McCarthy to throw that.
That's how you get all those picks.
But
because
good coverage here.
he has to get that clock is moving. He got to get the ball out. And at that point, because you got a guy doubled here, I'd like to see him turn him over and then stay here. But it's good coverage.
He just, so he has confidence in how he wants to play it, and he must have good route recognition to be able to play in those stances.
He doesn't have great speed. He has great reaction. See, I'd rather have reaction than great speed, because great speed is just a straight line.
Yeah.
A great reaction, you can react to anything, and it just feels like he's getting up, because he can diagnose the route.
Okay. So now we have a little bit of a bootleg from McCarthy. We have Diggs is out here, you have the receiver here. Now, this is based on the way these guys are. This is some kind of zone?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so I think this is probably McCarthy's target, don't you?
Yes.
based on what we're looking at.
Because it's a play action. It's going to be like a double screen because
Yeah.
JJ comes over here to kind of knock off whoever's coming, and they want to get the ball to either this side of the screen or this side. But if this guy is running any kind of seam or go route and you like it, chance it, but you can't because these guys got great depth, all four of the guys.
Yeah. So they're looking to throw the screen. You can see the lineman coming out.
Yes.
But, they also had, like you said, JJ coming to block. But whoever this is, I think it's Oladapo, is not biting. He's going to just sit here and wait, which is good.
Yes.
But I think the whole thing was to try to get this ball deep.
Yeah, it's a one-man route. Remember, Chicago did the one-man route thing and threw it for a touchdown. And, they're probably thinking the same thing.
Now here's Diggs with he's got his feet that direction.
Yeah, and that's where you want him to be. Because, look, the guy here started bending it back out. If you're too high and the guy bends it back out, that's a touchdown. But he was very disciplined. Use your help. Yeah, so that play's over. So now these guys can start to close the gap. But okay, the screen is dead on both sides.
Yeah.
Good disciplined defense.
And mainly, this guy is taken out.
Oh, they was picking on him. Minnesota was trying to. Yeah, they were testing him. And I'm sure they probably said it's going to be wide open because Diggs is going to try to bite. But no, he's been very disciplined.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how this continues. I think we'll see a lot of him against the Bears.
Yes, no question about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's take a look at the Bears defense. I think there's some interesting things we can look at there. Okay, so let's look at a couple of Bears plays from the last two games. I think what the Packers did in the first game was take advantage of man-to-man coverage.
Yes.
And they were able to get the Bears to blitz and play a little bit of man coverage. I think a lot of it's going to have to do with how well they're blocking. If you have forced the Bears to blitz, then maybe you can get some more man coverage.
Yeah.
But this was a way for the Lions figured out either they got lucky and got man or they figured it out. But they do a lot of what LaFleur likes to do, which is motion tight end, get their backers to move over a little bit, right?
Yep.
And try to set something up here.
Yes.
Okay.
And I like the stack release too because the stack release and sometimes the quarterback, if the guy moves, it's his own. If he moves with him, it's a man. But you can't get him bump and run because these guys are stacked and you'll get picked off.
Yeah. And they've moved the strength over here, right? Because you got the back, tight end.
Yep. When the tight end gets over there, that's definitely the side.
Now they're playing that right? You want them?
Yeah, on different levels, deep third. Because they're playing like a deep third, like a cover three.
Okay, so you get.
But then it turns into man.
There.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
But they're not mixed up. They know who's got who.
Yep.
But they're setting up Khalif Raymond, who's really quick.
Yes.
To make a move on.
Yeah, because the middle is wide open.
C.J. Gardner Johnson. Yeah, and they've moved everything out here to just clear out the middle.
Yep.
Now, to do that, to be able to, you've got to block.
You got to hit it.
Right? That gives them enough time to let that guy make that movement. And they're doing a great job. And they don't even have Penei Sewell in there. He was out.
Oh, wow.
I think so. Or was this Sewell? Either Decker or Sewell was out.
But your point is, can they, you protect when they bring pressure or the one high pressures or fire zones, the middle's going to be wide open.
That's what you got to look for.
That's what you got to look for.
And this is, Gardner Johnson was a guy Watson took advantage of.
Yeah.
And anytime they can get him matched up in the slot, I think that's what they're going to want to do. I don't know. Maybe that's a chance to use Golden there in the slot, or like you said in 5 Questions, Jaden Reed.
Yes, Jaden Reed is, I mean, he can do everything.
But yeah, that's the kind of play we're going to be looking for.
Yep.
And then we'll come back here with the 49ers. Now this is
And this is similar how they would probably play Green Bay. 'Cause we played similar, it's the same scheme a little.
very similar scheme,
Yes.
and it makes me wonder, how many plays LaFleur looked at from Shanahan's game.
tape, yeah.
But here you've got receiver, fullback, tight end, receiver, and then McCaffrey. So they
Yeah.
have to respect McCaffrey, just like you have to
Yeah.
respect Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, same
too.
thing, yeah.
Right. So what
And
are
it-
they trying to?
Well, I know Shanahan, he's trying to create a matchup. And that's why you beat the Bears, create a matchup. And you remember Watson's touchdown when they blitzed, they got him matched up on Burt, the all-pro safety, on a deep over touchdown when they blitzed. So I'm sure that the 49ers looked at that and said, we can get some of these guys in different areas down the field. That's where the opportunity is going to be, because it'll be soft area zones, just like the Packers defense too, the soft area zones.
Okay. This is sort of a Malik Willis type play because he's going to pull this out of here. McCaffrey's going to actually block. But it's also one of those things where you could do a pop pass to this guy
Oh yeah,
who's coming
Yeah.
across,
Yeah.
or he could become a receiver, or you can just drop back.
yes, yep, exactly.
And so right now, what are you looking at from a coverage standpoint?
Well, based on his feet, you're thinking it's some kind of cover 3. And, and the safety is lined up in the exact middle, the linebacker, you're going to lose these guys because it's like a play action, They don't know which if it's pass or run. Then they have to redirect. So you're thinking the middle is going to be wide open. But for some reason, you tried to explain it to me because I didn't know.
I didn't
He
know.
should not be chasing him. He should be right here.
If indeed it's cover 3.
Exactly. Because if it's cover 3, he should be out here instead of so much in here.
Yeah, because he's going to run right behind him.
Yes.
This guy is, you said this is the flat guy who would pick up Christian McCaffrey
Yes.
if he comes out. And then you got these guys all playing that wall.
And yeah, their space is not that great. And I think that all year, if you look at the yardage that Chicago gives up, Tom, it is staggering, the yardage that they give up, especially in the passing game. But this area right here seems to be like a dead area.
Yeah.
And, people are going to take shots too. So,
This is a long developing play, too.
Yes.
He's not,
Yes.
he's going to come this way.
and see, there's your I apologize.
Right.
There's your action will give you a little bit of time, but like Sweat, if he's on, let's see, is he on Rasheed Walker's side or he's on
He'd probably
Tom's
be on.
side?
Well, he'd probably be on Tom's, I believe.
Okay, yeah, if he's on
He
Tom's
might be on
side.
both.
But even if they flip-flop him, wherever you got to go, you got to almost step away from him to throw it. Because if you drift towards him, then it's going to be sacked because this play takes some time.
Yeah, I think you have to protect, and then you have to try to take advantage of things in the secondary. You got to be
Yes.
very aware of Byard because he's hunting
Yes.
interceptions all the time.
Yep.
And then we'll see here.
Yeah, see, that's the dead area right there. But this is still open right there.
Yeah, that was so he was running all the way here. He had started over here,
Yep.
and he had started here. So there's something wrong going
Yeah.
on there. But even though these guys wound up getting pretty decent depth, this is a huge
That's a big play.
space right there.
And that's if you get protection, it's some opportunity down the field.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've gotta protect
Yeah. And that's the play right there. That's a good throw
right between 4
right
guys.
there. But still, look at that, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. And sometimes that happens on on one side of the communication, but these guys been playing together for a while. I wouldn't like the Packers of last week.
Okay.
Yeah,
Him leaking out too.
and that's their best player.
So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to me to see how the
Yeah.
Bears play the Packers.
Yes.
You know, how much man do they give them? Are they afraid
Yeah.
of Christian Watson? Are they going to blitz a lot?
Yeah, and it's about the matchups too, because this is the game I would throw Josh Jacobs a lot of passes, because he's going to be out in the flat one-on-one with a linebacker. If he break a tackle, it can be a big game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Get back to some screens and draws and stuff like that. So
All right. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that.
Yes.
And we'll be back after the Bears playoff game.
Yes,
We'll see
yes.
whether there's another one to go.
yes.
We'll find out then. Anyone you
Yeah.
want to say?
Yeah, just check charliebarons.com out. It has a special on YouTube. Just go to charliebarons.com.
All right. Okay, everyone. Have a good week.
Go
See
Pack.
ya.